Hello and welcome back to Game Start. I'm your host, Bardic Knowledge, and we're about to give Akinar... No, that was Akinar over there. We're about to give Sirrus the second red page. And it's probably not going to be any clearer than it was for Akinar, but...
You've returned. Thank you for bringing the red page. You must continue to help. My name is Sirrus. I beg you to find the remaining red pages. You must release.
And it's, again, lots of static, and you've got to help me over and over. So, we'll go to the next thing. Stoneship. Yes, I do know this, the game's locations well enough to know what each age is. As I said, I kind of grew up with this series. Well, I say series. I played Myst quite a bit at home, and then there were some friends of the family who had Riven. And Riven is definitely my favorite of the ones that I've played, because I technically haven't finished the series yet. I stopped on Uru, which was the one made for online play, but of course no one's doing online play with it anymore because the game came out like 20 years ago. So okay, now we should be able to actually see what's out this side. As you can see is the little ship. And when I had the tower... That's weird. I'm probably only thinking it's weird because of being so used to it being a static image. But yeah, you can see the gear kind of in the corner there. Right here. When I had it set to pointing in that direction, that's what should have been showing rather than that weird, like, tunnel effect. I don't know how that happened. Can't quite see what's on the other side there, so we gotta go back down the ladder. And then look... No, it's still kind of hard to see. But we go up here, and we have a bunch of dates. Now, I do know what to do with these, so no worries there. But it could seem a little obtuse at first shot. So we've got October 11th, 1984 at 10:04 in the morning. Then January 17th, 1207 at 5:46. And then November 23rd in 907091. You know what I mean? At 6:57 p.m. Now, there we go. We go back down. That is super smooth. I so love my new computer. I could probably take on notes on each of the places now, but I'm gonna just do it one at a time, so that way everything's fresh in the memory instead of just being freshly written down. Has my hat always covered my eyes so? Doesn't seem like it has, but anyways. So dash on through to the other side. And then we've got to open the door. And I'm pretty sure in the original version, things weren't advanced enough for there to be a day-night cycle, and that's why it surprised me. What we need is to go in here, because this place is an observatory. Come on, close the door. There it goes. We gotta turn out the light. Sit in the chair and ooh, that's some mild vertigo. And that's what? That is not what was supposed to happen. Come on, sit in the chair. Ah, there we go. Then pull down this monitor. And we've got the dates and times. So, October 11th, 1984. That's where it gets kind of tricky, is once it gets into... Oop, had it at 83 for a second there. Ah! Come on. There we go. And then pump it up. 1984 at 10:04 in the morning. Oop. And then you push this button. And it tracks to a constellation, which you have to note. That is a terrible drawing. But it looks vaguely kite-like, so that's close enough. Then January 17th, 12:07 at 5:46. And that one, we've got kind of a C shape. Better delineate which is which. There. And then finally, November 23rd, in the 100th century, the 10th millennium. Ooh, that was very close. At 6:57 p.m. And here we have, and this makes me think of a kite shield, but that's not what these symbols technically are. Now the fun part is you can actually set this to any particular date. Like, let's do the date that I'm recording this, and the time even. So this is May 31st, 2020 at 2:27 in the morning. And we get to see what constellation in that particular alien sky would be for this date. Not much of one. Anyways, we're done with that. Somehow we walk through the device. I gotta put the book down if I'm actually gonna walk anywhere. Turn on the lights. Leave the observatory. And I did get the brightness here the same as it is up here for me, so I don't need the flashlight on this screen anymore. But alright, so step 3 in getting this is we come over to the bookshelf, to the Stoneship Age book, and we do have stuff to read that I'm not actually going to read. But the gist of it is that Atreus and his sons found an age that's just a bunch of rocks, had some people on it. Atreus tried to write a ship into the world, and it kind of merged with the rock, and all the buildings that they're doing with that. So, the constellations. So now, what I just drew down from that particular book, or from that observatory there, I have to match with what's here, and hope that I've got them right. Like right there, there's that C-shaped one, so that one is the snake. Then, oh, that's the kite shield looking one. That one's an ant spider thing. It's kind of hard to tell. It's got 6 legs, but only 2 body parts, or segments. So, spider ant. And then, just this kite-looking one, which is a maple leaf. We'll just write leaf. And so, step the next. So it looks like I won't be actually entering the age until the next video, but I will be ready to enter the age by the next video. So we've got these things. Oh wow, this looks really cool in free roam mode. So the snake, the spider ant thing, maybe it is just an ant, and there's the leaf, which causes this to rise. And what happens here also happens here. So we've got the full ship. And if I remember right, I did this in realMYST or before, because as you saw in the very first episode of this, I have played this at one point before, is that it is possible, and maybe not when it's up. It may be that it's only possible when the ship is submerged, but you can actually like climb the rigging and get into the crow's nest. Oh well. But here we have the Stoneship Age linking book. It does feel a little early to end the episode, so we will actually go through the book and then end the episode. Oh. It didn't have the animation. I was expecting the flyby animation. Maybe it doesn't have it because it realized that I have played this before. Oh well. I just realized that I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing in this age. I should have read the book. Oh well. Oh, I've got to boop. Alright, so that's it for this episode then. I will see you on the next one as I explore the Stoneship Age and try and remember what I'm supposed to do, because I'm gonna do my best to not actually use a walkthrough, even though I did when I was a kid. And like I say, till the next, live well.